This meeting is being recorded.
No limitation.
That is interesting.
I argue with a lot of people about what I'm about to say next. Money is not something you earn. Now look, you can earn love or respect.
Back. Yes. Are we ready, everybody?
Yes,
If we
yes,
are ready,
yes.
time, we are ready.
Ready. Victor, Diamond please. Daddy, she's in Zoom.
Okay. If you're ready, type I'm ready. Is it echoing, yeah? Okay, we'll come back again.
The sun is breaking.
Yeah, it's echoing when I talk because I'm using the device. Is it echoing that side? Is it echoing?
Yes, it's
Okay.
the sound is breaking. It's not flowing very well.
It's okay. Figure it out now. A second.
Yeah, a little bit.
Can you hear me clear now? Loud?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Okay, if I hear me clear and loud, type
It's getting
777 on the chat.
better.
If you can hear me clear and loud, type 777 on the chat. Type 777 on the chat. Thank you. So you're welcome to today's meeting. Back again to P1 Dublin Kingdom Global. The wonderful business God has blessed us with. So we're here to talk about it today, to tell you how you're going to grow and create wealth through real estate business. But before I start, I want to tell everyone here present that if you have your question, today is still for brand new members. Old members are here just to encourage you and to learn more, because the more you listen, the more you learn. If you listen every day as old member coming to meeting, by the time you know it, if people wake you up in your dream, you can actually talk about P1 without looking at the script. So that is why it's good for old members to keep on coming and inviting their prospects. But today is for prospects. So before I start, I want to know, do we have any brand new member in the room who has not signed up in P1, who was invited by someone today? If you're invited by someone today, type 1 on the chat for me. I want to know if we have a brand new member to know whether we're going on the new members meeting. Type 1 on the chat if you're brand new. Thank you, Annabella. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're in the right place. So thank you. So you're welcome. You're welcome as well. So thank you. We have many new members here today. Rita, you're welcome. You are the right place. So today's meeting is for you. Get your pen and paper ready. Get your pen and paper ready and start writing your, your questions down when I start the administration. When I start the meeting.
I'm taking notes too.
Sometimes I put administration. So thank you. And if you're confident where you are, I like seeing beautiful faces. I have my, business representatives here and my facilitators here. Mr. Francis Wabido, all the way from United Kingdom. And I have Chineye Kiolofo, all the way from Abuja, Nigeria, the headquarters of Abuja. So they are all representing here, and we have Dr. Christie from America and some other people that are here representing different regions. So we are in the right place. So keep your question down. Your question will be answered at the end of this meeting, and none will be left behind. And if you decide to join, get to the person that, invited you. For the old members, we don't need you to ask your questions in this meeting because we want to keep to time. Every old member, if you have a question, type it on the chat where you belong to, and the question will be answered. Or bring all your questions on the last Saturday of the month, and every question for every old member will be answered. But we'll have chat room that immediately you throw in your questions, it will be answered. So you're all welcome once again. Before I start, I'd like somebody to tell you who will be this guest speaker of the day. Let me hand over to Chineye to talk over that. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Once again, to be here. It's always lovely being here this afternoon, every Saturday afternoon or morning or wherever you're calling from on the call. I promise you at the end of this, you will know that you have actually come to the right place where it's happening. Thank you so much for being on the call. My name is Chineye Nwaneke. I am a of you on this call. I want to introduce our guest speaker, who is also our host for this meeting today, in the person of Pastor Amaka Chris, all the way from Dublin, Ireland. Thank you so much, Amaka. Handing over to you now. Thank you.
Thank you once again. I'm back again. I'm happy to have you all. We're not going to waste your time. We're going to tell you exactly what you came here to know. I know you came here to know exactly what this business is all about, when it started, the people behind this business, and what you can actually benefit. And that is what you're going to listen to. Remember to type all your questions down. It will be answered at the end of this meeting. And all my co-hosts, I need to make some people co-hosts, I think. So one moment. Help me to move people who are talking so that I will concentrate. Okay.
Okay, noted.
Here we have two people here at 16.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your voluntary work. You might think there is no payment, but the payment is coming in a big way.
But the alerts are rolling in already now. Pwan is taking care of that from the background.
Mega alerts. Alert is coming, and this is going to be wonderful.
Yes.
Before I start, I know we're waiting for the end of the month. Before I start, have you told all your downlines to start their buy to sell? Have you told all your downlines to start buy to sell, even if it's 75,000 this month? We agree that every month must do buy to sell. Tell all your downlines. January has started, let them start so they can put themselves on salary from 2024. If you start buy to sell this month and do it every month from the little change left behind, from 2024, you'll be in a good salary every month from P1. So please remind them that January has almost gone you halfway. Do your buy to sell. And if you do it, you will see how everybody works. And don't forget your 10-10-10. I won't forget that. Don't forget your 10-10-10. When you're eating from P1, when the lot is coming, please divide it. The profit you make, give 10% to, the house of God, which they call tithe, and give 10% to the less privileged around you or wherever they are. Make sure you send it. And another 10% for your upkept and holidays. And then keep the other one for reinvestment in businesses and other expenses. And as you do that, you'll see how God will blossom you. That's a tip for the old members and the new members that are here. So thank you once again. We are starting now. So you're here for P1 Business Expo opportunity, 2023. It's a wonderful business God has brought our way. And before you came here today, I know one or two things must have been in your mind. Why am I coming here today? Maybe this year you've made a New Year resolution that you want to make so much money, you want to bless your family, you want to have financial freedom. There are so many whys why you're here. You want to have a happy family, where you can go for a holiday. It takes having money to go for a holiday with the family, where you can cut some hours of working for someone else and give it to your family and create a happy family. What is your why of coming here today? Is it happy family, or your why is personal development? Because you might just decided, okay, I want to invest in real estate, but I don't have an idea on how it works. Let me come and be listening to this today and see what and what that involve in this real estate business. You want to know more personal development on real estate, or what concerns you, or how you can make money. You want to have a wonderful home, beautiful home, retirement home, villa, some people want to have this kind of villa when they're growing home. I always, every one of my old friend I have, she, as she's retiring, she built a beautiful home in her hometown, her village, and put a swimming pool, playground, everything. And this lady and her husband retired in their village. When I mean village, not even Lagos, not even Abuja, they retired in the village. And lo and behold, every summer, all their grandchildren in London want to go home. They spend their 2 months every year in Nigeria and they don't spend it in Lagos, they don't spend it in Abuja, but they spend it in the village. Why? Because grannies build a beautiful home. They call it Grandma's Villa. They are going to Grandma's Villa where there is swimming pool, where there is playground, where there's everything they are looking up is in Grandma's quarters. So are you going to be such a grandma who build this kind of thing and build a home that brings your grandchildren home? Build a wonderful home that brings your grandchildren home. Some people, if you don't plan yourself very well, you grow old, lonely. But when you plan yourself very well, when your children are too busy, the grandchildren want to visit grandma's, granddaddy's villa. So let us open our ears and know that you need to have a home for your children to come back to you in future. So now you're thinking of luxury car, you want to have a better car, a car that when you drive it, people know, yes, she's really making money in real estate. P1 can give you all that. Just come in. Or you want to have financial freedom, where you can explore and have the freedom financially the way you want it. Have you ever gone to a shop and they tell you that in this shop, a handbag is 1,000 pounds. And you said, whoa, how can I buy just one bag with 1,000 pounds? Or you want to go and buy a car and they tell you that this car is about 100,000 US dollars. So how can I buy a car for 100 US dollars? You need to be, that when you go to a shop, anytime you go to a shop, price doesn't scare you. You have financial freedom. Anytime you go to a shop, no matter what they call the price of that, you can easily bring your card and off it goes and you won't feel it. Are you looking for such an opportunity? P1 is the key. So key in P1 and you will experience, a life that you can't imagine how you are doing it. Okay, about this wonderful company you come here to listen today. We have P1 and the full meaning is Property World African Network. Property World African Network. P1 is going worldwide and they get the name because they know they will go global. So P1 started in March 2012. P1 is a real estate marketing information company, and P1 adopted the network marketing model in real estate. Over 10 years existence, P1 has empowered thousands of people and families, giving them a source of earning. Legitimate income. Business you can be proud that you're doing. Seeing their life transformed and can now live a comfortable life and also help them achieve their dreams of owning their own homes. Are you such a person who is dreaming to be a landlord and landlady, not only in one house, but in many houses? P1 has positioned to groom financial heroes and heroines through the power of real estate marketing company. So do you want to join them in this vision? Do you actually want to join Pwan in this wonderful vision that God has given to them? Do you know the vision God has given to Pwan? God has given them the vision to make home ownership dream a reality. What an amazing vision. To everyone that knows them to be a landlord and landlady. And that is what Pwan is meant to this company to be. So if you're joining us today, if you embrace this vision, you will eventually become landlord and landladies and even have an estate if you're focused in this vision. Okay, in every vision, there's always a mission to follow the vision. If you want to travel to America today, you need a vision to travel, a mission to travel. What is your mission? Flight. You need a flight to fly. Without a flight, it will take you a long time to get there. So this vision of Pwan of making home ownership reality, they have their own mission. And their mission is to discover affordable lands everywhere and make this known to you and also show you can actually make good money to buy land and build your home, and how you can make money to buy your own home. I will show you that. If you don't have money to buy your own home, people will show you how you make the money to do it. If you have money to buy your own home, people will show you where you can get it. If you want to buy a land, they will show you where you can get it in an affordable place, and not even only affordable place, in developing areas. Somebody was asking me, what is the magic in Pwan? Why would Pwan buy land in Pwan in 1 year? The land has doubled its value. Why? Because they build their land in developing area where in the next 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, there's a motorable road to it. That is the place you can build. There is infrastructures. Everything is almost getting in place. And that is why the moment it gets in place, your property has already appreciated. Pwan is the place you can say, I love this business and I have to be with it. Everyone has their core value. Everyone has their core value. I don't know whether you have your own core value. Pwan, their core value is arise. Arise and do what? They arise. Their A stands for accountability. Their R responsibility, I integrity, S service, and E excellency. And they're doing everything possible to keep their core value into everybody, whether affiliates or investors. And the question with this word arise, the question is, you that is listening to me today, what are you going to arise to do? Are you going to arise to take dominion over the real estate business? Are you going to arise to take dominion over what God has given to you? Are you going to arise to take dominion over freedom of finance around you? Are you going to arise and become the landlord and landladies God has created you to be? Arise your inner spirit and tell yourself, 2023 will not pass me by without acquiring a property. Tell yourself, I need to do that. Property is something when you acquire it, the more older it becomes, the more it's appreciated. It has never depreciated. Property is the only investment in the whole world that never depreciates. So you are in the right place. In every business, there is founders. In this wonderful one, we have a wonderful founder. What I mean wonderful founder, a founders who have the golden heart, a founders who are selfless, a founders who are generous, a founders who love people, a founders who like helping people, a founders who love to see people smile. Actually, the founders you're looking at. Don't say this is photography. No. Don't say this picture is because they force them to smile. Maybe technology forced them to smile. No. This smile you're seeing is their natural smile. And it came from their inside heart before the physical. And the way you see them, that is where they are. They're selfless. When I mean selfless, everybody under them that allow you to have liberty of what you're doing. They don't want to colonize it. They don't want to earn it all. They want you to enjoy it because you are the one on the field. I will explain to you how they make it possible for you to enjoy it because you're the one in the field. Okay, these are wonderful leaders, Dr. Austin Ozoma Onwumere and Dr. Jane Obioma Onwumere. This wonderful couple found this business in the year 2012. March precisely, at a time when they were homeless and simply looking for 300,000 just to rent a flat. In every situation you see yourself, is a stepping stone to your progress. When you're passing through trials in life, don't cry over it. Tell yourself, this is my trial period. It's a stepping stone to my progress. Honestly, it has happened to me. It has happened to many people I know. So when you're passing through trials, trials with happiness and joy in your heart. Because when that trial period finishes, God is going to open many doors for you that you won't imagine how you can control it. And that is exactly what happened to them. In the time when they were in the wilderness, when they were homeless, when they were crying, when they were looking for money, they don't even have the money, they were looking for money. Out of that wilderness experience, Pwan was bettered. And that is what drives the vision of making home ownership dream a reality for as many people as possible. If you're joining us here today and you decide to be one of us, believe in me, you will smile that you are here today. You won't regret coming here today. This homeless couple who were at a time squatting from place to place ended up building a brand which has in turn created several landlords and billionaires in real estate industry in almost getting to the whole world, not only in Nigeria. So you too can become one of those millionaires that they've produced today. The brand started as a Pwan Homes with expansion in mind. In 2015, Pwan Home gave birth to a new company named Pwan Age. This emerged as the first affiliate under the brand. In 2016 through 2017, other affiliates were bettered. This became the beginning of the Pwan Group. Today, we have more than 40 affiliates operating under the umbrella of the Pwan Group. All of this became possible as Pwan consistently follow our vision, which has kept all of us together. And when you join us, you will be with us together for life because we're invested. We're doing a business of lifetime business. So these are the affiliates. When they talk of affiliates, these are many, many companies under Pwan. First is the Pwan Homes. Then is Pwan Age, Pwan Plus, Pwan Premium, Pwan Heritage, Pwan Heaven, Pwan Prime, Pwan Legend. We have Pwan Perfection, we have Pwan Max, Pwan Signature, Pwan Bazaar, Pwan Advantage, Pwan Pro, Pwan Royal, Pwan Lakey, Pwan Stars. We have Diamond, Pwan Legacy. We have Pwan Lighthouse, we have Pwan Indigo, we have Pwan Precious, we have Pwan Prestige, we have Pwan Products, we have Pwan Athletic, we have Pwan Toda, and we have Pwan Elite, we have Pwan Harmony, and we have Pwan Excel and so many others. And can I be honest with you? By the time you join this wonderful company with that little money you're using for registration, you're qualified to be an estate agent in all these 40 companies. You have a lot of land and properties to market if you're ready to make it. Today, Pwan Group is the leading network marketing in the whole world. Pwan have empowered a lot of entrepreneurs and network marketers in the field of real estate throughout Nigeria and beyond. Pwan also focus on being a leader in the area of corporate social responsibility by extending helping hands to our immediate community and beyond. Pwan has made thousands of people homeowners through our highly flexible business model. We now have estates and operate in 30 states in Nigeria. Pwan have sold and allocated many of our estates, while others are at the various stages of development. We have commenced building in some of our estates. We have started a program to enable our members own their own home using a flexible payment plan and also earn income and various incentives in the process. We have taken many of our deserving members on a several all-expensive paid trip abroad. And Pwan has given brand new cars to deserving members. And if you're hardworking, you can get any of this. How we operate to make home ownership dream a reality. Let's see. Has introduced the network marketing into real estate because of its multi-level compensation system. As the first company to incorporate network marketing into real estate globally, we want to empower people to make an honest living in real estate marketing and also show them can acquire affordable properties at zero cost, as well as show them how they can make money and buy their own homes. This is what have done consistently for 10 good years. Group presently operates in 30 states of Nigeria: Lagos, Ogun State, Oyo State, Edo State. Delta State, Anambra State, Enugu State, River State, Abia State, Akwa Ibom State, Abuja State, Cross River, and P1 has estate in all the states. How does P1 get to these states? How? They get to this place through this diagram you're seeing. And this diagram you're seeing is a wonderful diagram. Please don't run away. Do you know why I say don't run away? Because when you see this diagram, it's not that we're telling you to bring someone. You don't need to bring anybody in this business in order to make money. Okay? So don't run away. But before I continue from here, how many of us here want to be sleeping while we're earning? If you want to be sleeping while you're earning, give me a dollar sign on the chart, pound sign on the chart, euro sign on the chart, and naira sign on the chart, any sign at all. Give it to me. If you want to be sleeping while you're earning. Because if you're not sleeping while you're earning, you're not rich yet. If you're not sleeping while you're earning, you are not average yet. If you're not sleeping while you're earning, you've not started in life. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Dr. Christie, for that science. Thank you. I want to know how many people who actually want to be sleeping while they're earning. If you want to be sleeping while you're earning, can you give me your favorite money emoji on the chart? If you want to be sleeping while you're earning, thank you, everyone. Thank you. I can say that. If you want to be sleeping while you're earning, thank you. Okay, thank you. I can see how many people want to be sleeping while you're earning. And we're just in 2023, beginning of January. And as you're typing it, so shall it be in Jesus' name. Amen. So I'm a Christian. If you're a Muslim or Hindu, forgive me. So thank you for accepting that. So as you want to be sleeping while you're earning, and so shall it be in Jesus' name. So let's talk about how we can actually earn while we're sleeping. You can actually earn while you're sleeping through this diagram as well. But as I said, it's not compulsory. You don't need to bring a single soul to this business in order to make money. It can just join. It can just join and become just an estate agent. Anytime you sell, you earn your wonderful 15%, which I wanted to tell you that our founders are very generous. They're giving you 15% for selling the land. Can you imagine? 15%. I remember I used to market for one estate company before. They were paying me only 5% anytime I market, anytime I sell a land. 5%. But this people are giving me 15%. So you can just, when you sell, you get your 15%. You don't need to bring any single soul at all. But if you want to be sleeping while you're earning, then you need to be generous. Don't be selfish. How do you do that? The moment you join this business and you're getting your alert, don't even need to wait until you start getting alert. Tell your people to come and join real estate business. Come and tell them they can actually sit in their comfort of their home and make the money like me. I'm outside the country. I'm not in Nigeria, but I sell a real estate business and I earn money from home. Can you just imagine that? Can you just imagine that? You don't need to get home. You don't need to see people for you to make money from real estate. If you come here, we'll tell you how. If you come here on the last Saturday of the month, we'll tell you how you can do that. So, be generous to people around you. Tell them what you're doing. And the moment they start getting people, you'll be getting the money. Even when you're sleeping, you're earning. Even when I was in the hospital bed, I was earning. That is how amazing this is it. That is how amazing this is it. So now, the P1 business model, let's talk about it. The P1 brand started in 2012. Many got empowered through the system, who were referred to as independent business development executives, generally known as consultants and partners. But today, because P1 are selling a timeless, underline that word, product that we believe will stay with you for generations and keep us together, and also help you bring the desire of becoming a homeowner to a reality. IBDES, as now generally referred to as consultant partners, are now known as a P1 business owners. So if you're coming here today, all of us are P1 business owners. You are the business owner of yourself. You can become one of us today so that you can talk with authority in your voice when you're talking about real estate business. You can talk with authority in your voice. So now, the question is, the P1 business owner, what is it all about? What is actually the definition? P1 business owner is a member of the P1 group that starts his or her business by first subscribing for a land or a house. That is when you will start with the amount of 52,000 naira, 52,650 naira. That means you are a P1 business owner because you started by subscribing for a land or a house. The Christian people will call it taking a step of faith. A house you've not seen, a land you've not seen, you put a deposit on it. You've taken what we call a step of faith. Okay, now, as a pioneer in the real estate industry, and following our vision of making home ownership dream a reality, our group designed this program for our members to begin their journey owning their own property by subscribing to a house or a land in of P1 companies, in P1 companies, in the whole 40 companies. You can subscribe for your house or anything and enjoy the benefit of paying for it over a period of time for up to 5 years. For up to 5 years. Okay, please help me move the person talking on the background. Thank you. Our business owner program is a program designed for you to become a proud owner of land or a house ranging from 50 million and above on your capability. The program gives you the liberty to choose the best payment plan suitable for your budget and work with it. It also gives you the liberty to choose the location you will want your house or land to be. Has estates in various locations in Nigeria, and you can choose from any of these locations. Interestingly, if you do not want any of these locations, P1 have. You can choose where you have land, and P1 will come there and build for you. What an amazing company. What an amazing company. And if you want to, money to be rolling like it's running on this man, falling on his leg like a red, the money is raining for him, then you need to actually, tell your friends and families about it. It's not that when you're doing it alone, you cannot make the money. You can. You can make big money. After all, I've made a sale of 10 million and I got 1 million, I got 15 million profit, 1.5 million profit. That is only me. I didn't need to do anything. So that is it. So P1 have 12 ways of income. That is why the money will fall in like this from you. For you to benefit from this 12 ways of income, actually you need to work with 5 people. But as I said, it's not compulsory, okay? So this 12 ways of income P1 has is one. We have direct recruitment bonus, 7,200 and 11,520. Why are the differences? Because we'll have different type of registrations. When you register somebody and the person joins with 1,650, you're not getting any commission from that. But if you register somebody who joined with that 7,650, you get 7,200 commission. And when you register somebody who joined with 52,650, you get 11,520 naira commission. So people in US, some people in Europe, some people in, some other part of the world that is not Nigeria will say, what is 7,200 commission? That's a peanuts. That's about £5 or, or £4. That's a peanuts. Can I do that kind of business? What is it? What is inside this business for me? Just that I will get. Just that peanut. Can I shock you? I joined P1 in the peak of pandemic. When no one goes to the site, when no one goes to check a land. So I was busy recruiting people and this peanut money was hitting my account. That is when I was getting a lot. It was hitting my account, 7,200 a lot. 11,520 a lot. And I told one of my friends that I joined this real estate business. Come and join me. He said, how much do you get if you bring somebody? I said, 7,200. It's a peanut money. I said, don't worry, I will be getting the peanut money like that. Do you know, within 2 months, I was able to recruit up to 50 people under my team. It was coming, come, and they were accumulating. My 3rd month, I started selling the land. And if I sell one land like that, I got 1 million a lot. That lot become alarm. It was like, wow. So you see, from that small money effort I make, the money started becoming like 1 million, 2 million a lot, become like, like that. From a lot, become alarm. So to us, it means nothing. Now, I don't need to send money to Africa to give to anybody. From the alarms I'm getting from there, I used to do my charity work. Very interesting. Okay. So we have indirect recruitment bonus. We have direct sales bonus. We have indirect sales bonus. We have what we call buy to sell, which is very interesting. That is the one I was telling everybody this month, January, make sure you start buy to sell. Buy to sell is one of our businesses that when you buy a land, after 12 months, P1 will automatically sell that land for you without you stressing yourself or calling them on the phone. They will sell that land for you and you're going to get 40% on top. Assuming you buy a land of 1 million this month, January, by next year, January, you're going to get 1.4 million. No bank will give you such. So please take your time and invest in buy to sell. Meet your upline or who invited you to ask, how do I start buy to sell so that I will get 40% in return when they sell my land? Okay? You don't need to call them on the phone. They do it for you automatically. We have center recruitment bonus. We have center sales bonus. We have PBO monthly performance bonus. We have annual performance bonus. We have PBO elite and VIP bonus. We have manager and leadership bonus. We have directors bonus. That is the way this money rolls in. And we still have founders bonus. If you want to be a founders bonus of the company, you need to be a founder. For you to be a founder, well, after registration, you need to upgrade yourself to elite gold PBO. Or if you're just not joined, you can join as elite PBO straight away, or you can join as a VIP gold PBO straight away. Or if you're already a classic PBO, you can upgrade to elite. In that case, you start earning your founders bonus. So, how to subscribe as a PBO? How do you subscribe? We have different type of registration, as I said. As I said, we have this wonderful, founders we have. They did the business so that it will be for the poor and for the rich. Any business that does not accommodate the poor will never grow far. But any business that accommodates the poor will grow faster than expected. And that is what they did. Even if you don't have money, you must have 1,650 to join as an associate PBO. You see, very interesting. That is the chicken money, because that is Indomie money, right? Yeah. So you can join with that amount, but there is a but in this. If you join with 1,650, you will lose a lot of benefits from P1. So then we have another one we call annual admin fee of 36,000 naira. When you add 6,000 naira to 1,650, that gives you our proper registration, which is 37,650. Okay, so our proper registration is 37,650, but every year you have to renew it with 36,000 naira. The chicken fee. Do you know why I call it chicken fee? Because that 36,000 you're paying every year, P1 offices are using it to do admin work for you. When you get a buyer, they will go to the office, they carry them in their car, fuel their car, give them drinks sometimes, and then take them to the site, bring them for you, entertain them, and help you to convince them to get the land. And when they get the land, you get your commission. So you can send as many clients in different 30 states of Nigeria, and then they buy the land from them in this admin fee you're paying for a whole year. So it's worth it. So go ahead and join us. Then if you want to be like us, like me, I don't know about others, who did what we call take a step of faith. By the time you're registering, you add money for your deposit to your house. Then you can join as a classic PBO. You can join as a elite PBO. You can join as a VIP PBO. What does it take? If you can, by adding extra money on it. That money you're adding, you're not giving it to the P1 company. You're paying is a deposit towards your home ownership. As your paying it is compiling until when you pay enough to get a house, they will give you the house. So if you want to join as a classic gold, which is the best way to join, 52,650. If you want to join as an elite, which is the wonderful way to join, and you join the leadership bonus, that is 187,650. If you want to join a VIP so that you can earn and earn more and earn more, you join with 1,537,650. You can then continue to pay any instrumental towards your house ownership, towards your house, not less than 15,000 naira per month. What an amazing company. In P1, how to make money using the point value. In P1, every time you recruit a PBO, you earn a PV. Every time a PBO recruited by you or subscribed for her home ownership, you still earn a PV. Every time a PBO recruited by you makes his or her own monthly deposit, you still earn a PV. So these are the level of entrance, in case you didn't catch it up when I was reading it. This is one. We have associate PBO, 1,650. We have gold membership, we have 37,650. We have classic gold PBO, which is 52,650. We have elite PBO, which is 187,650. We have VIP PBO, which is 1,537,650. And anyone you join, you get paid by what you did. Like if you join with associate, 1 PV, 25 PV, and all this PV eventually becomes money. They are a drop of water that makes an ocean. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can look at the PV I was talking about here. You see, that's the PV we're talking about here. So the more PV you have, the more money it gets you, okay? Like you can see here, early PBO, when you join with VIP, it gives you 1,225 PV. That's you're paying for yourself. You earn from yourself when you do that. That's about 1,000. So you can see what the PV is here. 875 is 10,000 already. So that means you're getting like roughly 12,000 commission. You pay yourself, but that's the PV anyway. And remember, the money you're paying is towards your home ownership. And the more you recruit people, the more your PVs are growing. If you get 5 people, people work with 5 legs. If you get with 5 people, it goes to that. When those 5 get their 5, you continue like that until the 8th generation, which will give you equivalent to almost 205 million, and that can buy you a house anywhere in the whole world. That is a demonstration anyway. Depends on how hard you work. The benefit of being in this business. You get PV. PV is the currency for the P1 business owner program anyway. Every point value acquired is translated to cash. 50% of that money is paid into your home ownership account, and 50% is paid into your bank account. You choose the location of your house or land. You can subscribe for home ownership for your children. You can choose to pay monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. You can win brand new cars. You can qualify for all expense-paid trip abroad. We have international traveling. That's Dubai. That's the ones they've gone. Anytime I'm sharing this international travel, I always tell people to take a close look at the people in this picture. You see, they're not hungry people. Can you see that? That would tell you, when you join a business where you see the picture of the people and they're looking horrible, they're looking not well fed, run away from that business. Even if they're telling the business is giving money, don't believe them. They're lying. But when you look at the pictures, you know exactly that this business actually pay. The businesses, see, every year they're increasing for the internet, every year they're increasing for the international trip. Did you see how they become massive here? Looking lovely. Okay, if you're a great seller and you sell if you're the highest seller in P1, in selling land and property, you become their ambassador, and each ambassador gets a car. So they have Ambassador Tosi, they have Ambassador Jeremy here, Ambassador Tosi, Ambassador Wefi and his own car. They have Ambassador Dorothy and her own car. They have Ambassador Vera and her own car. They have Ambassador Chi Buzo and his own car. Ambassador Chinedu Sydney Wefi, Obiefune, sorry, and his own car. They have Ambassador Iola and his own car. They have Ambassador Preska and her own car. They have Ambassador Kaide and her own car. We have Ambassador Chinelo and her own car. She has taken this position twice now. What an amazing lady. Okay, and these are bonuses we're talking about. When you qualify for the bonuses, they give you the check, and the checks are not fake, they are real. Look at the checks, that is pure for you. And once again, look at the people in the picture. You find out that they're not hungry people. We are in real business. Okay, so be proud to be a P1 business owner. Look at them, they are looking, take away. You can see the money is looking. Look at our Mommy Africa. You see how she's looking like sweet 16. When you are in P1, sometimes the older you become, the younger you look, because there's happiness inside your heart. Look at the bonuses they're giving people, and people are happy and excited. And you too can become one of us as well. And if you want to grow and get those bonuses, you work with 5 people, and then you move in levels. If you're happy for what you've had today, please get to the person that invited you and sign up. They will give you a link which you are going to sign up and become a member of this wonderful company. And if you want to be sleeping while you're earning like me, then go ahead and tell people about it. When you get 5 people join you, you become an assistant manager of this wonderful company. And when those 5 people you brought become an assistant manager like you move to the manager level, you know. And when you move to manager level, the company gives you 144,000 naira. Or you can recruit 30 people by yourself and you become manager as well. We want to become a senior manager. When your downlines become manager, you become a senior manager. When you become team manager, you become a senior manager. And the senior manager, the company give you 360,000 naira. And when those your 5 downlines become senior manager like you become a Safia manager. At the Safia manager, the company will decide to now give you a car worth 2.7 million, so they can use it to move around with your marketing. And when your downline meets you up at Safia manager, you move to Emirate manager. As Emirate manager, the company will change your car from the first car. They won't take it from you. The old car remains for you. You can sell it, but they give you another car worth 6 million naira. Okay, and they give you a rent subside worth 3 million naira to buy your house equipment. And when your 5 downlines meet you up at Emirate manager, you move to Diamond manager. At Diamond manager, the company will say, whoa, 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 whoa. You've really done a marvelous work in this company, and they will give you a house worth 30 million naira. And they'll give you a kitchen and household furniture worth 10 million naira. And they'll give you a brand new car worth 50 million naira. And they give you bless you with all expensive paid trip vacation for the family, for your family, and 6 million naira traveling allowance. The vacation is father, mother, and 4 children. If you don't have 4 children, you can borrow to travel. Okay, so for Diamond Director, the no benefits yet because nobody has gotten there. National Director, nobody has gotten there. Let's have a recap of the positions and success cycle of P1. First, you become a P1 business by joining. Second, you move to your assistant manager if you want to be like me. If not, you can remain a P1 business owner and only become a state agent, selling and earning by yourself. But if you decide to extend to tell your family members about it, you can move to the next position, call assistant manager, from there to manager, from there to senior manager, from there to Safia manager, from Safia manager to Emirate manager, from Emirate manager to Diamond manager, from Diamond manager to Diamond director, from Diamond director to national director, which is amazing. Amazing incentives. PBO can begin to shop again in P1 group member marks and resource centers with PBO's free shopping vouchers. So the more you recruit people, the more P1 are giving you vouchers to go and shop foodstuffs, which is interesting. So if you like what you hear, please get the link from the person that invited you. Get back to them and collect the registration link and fill it in. Feel free to visit our website, www.p1businessowners.com. And then they can allow you to pay through that place. There's a link where you can pay your money now. But if you want to pay your money manually, you can still do so in this particular account. So this particular account, you can pay your money there. So congratulations to everyone who are brand new in this business today. I believe that's all we said, make a value, and you'll be glad to join us. I will be very glad to welcome you. The moment you sign up, your upline will share your phone number to their team leader, and your team leader will add you into 2 WhatsApp groups. One is a family WhatsApp group where you'll be announced and they welcome you. And the other one will do announcements on that WhatsApp group. And the second group is where the managers are, where they post the products every day. The product they have, the lands, and you pick it up from there to go and market. So congratulations in coming here today. We're looking forward to welcome you to the Pwan Group team. Oga Francis, are you there to take care of the questions?
Wow, thank you for this wonderful presentation.
Okay.
Oga Francis, over to you. Mr. Francis.
We can't hear you.
Or
is it from my side?
Who, Mr. Francis?
Francis, we can't hear you.
Okay, are you hearing me now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much, Pastor Maka, for that beautiful presentation. I'm sure nobody can have any doubt about Pwan now after hearing from you this afternoon. So we are going to give everybody, especially the new people, chance to ask questions. Since today is the first day of joining us, somebody like Rita, who is new, and also there's another person that is new, Annabella, to ask their question, and even the old members also, if you have any question that is bothering you with regards to sales, making sales, making investment, you can now ask your question. You can chat it on the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask your question. So the floor is open for questions, and Maka is ready to answer those questions as you bring them along. Thank you very much. So if you have any question, go ahead, raise your hand and speak. Don't forget to indicate where you are calling from or you are joining from, and also who has invited you. Thank you. To anyone with question, do not hesitate. This is your time to clear your doubt, clear your mind about the business and every topic that has been raised this afternoon regarding P1 opportunity for you to become a landlord, a landlady, to become an estate company yourself, providing opportunities for people. Yes, anybody there? Chibuzo, you want to ask question? Can see you. David? Anyone? Chat your question.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, good. My name is Ada Enugu, but they call me Rita Ono. So
Thank
my
you,
question
Rita.
is that I'm calling from Canada, Toronto.
Okay, good, great.
My question goes like this. Most of us, we are already in a real estate business, like buying some pre-construction here in Canada. Like in Canada, I have 3 pre-construction here, which I'm still going to sell. I have my own house where I'm living with my family. And then I have some land in Enugu that I bought. I've already fenced it for some time, so I will be able to sell it. So how do we go about it? I have a lot of them that we've already bought if we join.
Okay. Pastor Maka, over to you.
Did you buy them from P1?
No, I just joined today. It's Dr. Christy that invited me.
Okay, this is interesting. You're already in real estate investor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So money doesn't, unless you're tired of getting the money.
I would like
because
to
when you're in
join, but
real estate,
yeah.
okay. So what is your question?
Oh, my question is that I would like to join, but how do I go about it? So the other ones that I have, it will be a bygone for myself when I join, or how do I go about it?
Not at all.
You have already
No, not at
is
all.
your personal, the ones you have already is your personal
Right.
investments,
You
and
are
they're
increasing your
appreciating.
portfolio.
I was talking
Great
with
investment.
Brother Francis the other day. I said the properties I bought 10 years ago, I'm now selling all of them because the money is like 100-folds of what I bought them. So I'm selling them. I said, what I do is when I sell one, like the one I bought 850,000 naira, I will sell them 10 million and I will use 2 million and buy another land in P1. And I'll use the other million to, do my personal expenses. Because anyone I sell, I will get money and reinvest it again in another land and then take my profit out. It is the real business. So the ones, I don't know when you bought them. If you still bought them recently, as you said, leave them. They will appreciate. You don't buy a land immediately and sell a land. When you buy a land, you need to live there for 5 years before you sell. Then if you buy a property, if you finish it, like now, we'll have one, I'll share the video now. It's coming for 62 million now. They're about building it. But in the next 6 months, it's done. The 62 million is entering price, starting price. By the time it's 6 months of the construction, it will go to like 80 million. By the time you finish it, handed over the key, people will buy it for 90 million. So if you have money to key in with 62 million now on that land, on that house, because it's a smart house where you can use your phone to open gates and do a lot of things. So if they finish that house now, in the next 1 year, a house you bought 62 million, you're going to sell it 90 million. So it's interesting. You put it on sale immediately and make your profit, take the capital, reinvest in another property again, and take the profit out and make use of it. So now you are on P1, you are in the right place. One, you are in a place where there is no headache. Nothing like private people telling you, oh, that house belongs to our family members. They sold it wrongly. No fighting. It's inside an estate. The company is in charge of fencing it, in charge of putting security gates, man on it. So it's safe anytime, any day. So even if you want to put those one on sales, when you finish them, you get money and start buying in P1. If you want to bet in investor, fine, you keep on investing. But the one you invest in P1 is more. The one you bought 10 years ago, you sell them as well and use part of the money, buy another one, and then use the other one for your personal use. So that is what it's all about. You can have anywhere. It's never enough. I'm from Dublin. I'm here in Ireland. Francis is in UK. You can own a house in America. You can own a house in the UK. You can have in different places. And then by the time you're growing old, you'll be sleeping, rent will be coming from everywhere. And you'll relax and taking your grandchildren for holidays because you don't want to stress yourself anymore. It's the best way to retire. You're in the right place. So now, what does P1 do for you? P1 is an organization and a company that will now help your business of dream of estate now channel very well where you know that you don't need any stress. You don't need any relatives to get the house, to acquire the house, to build the house. P1 is a proper company that will help you to get it in one umbrella. That is all. So there's no too much property unless you have estate. That is, if you tell me you have estate in your estate, you have like 1 million houses in your estate. I will tell you, wow, that's a good work. You can start controlling that one is enough. So if you have not built up to 1 million, you still keep on going because by the time you know it, even if your children can manage your real estate, your children can manage your properties when you're growing old. And you find out that at the age of 70, 60, 75, you're traveling around the world with your grandchildren. And the money is not the problem anymore. Why? Because the rent is flowing from everywhere. We sell one land, you can use it to go for a holiday with your family and you enjoy what you acquired when you were young. I don't know whether that answers your question.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, thank you so much. I will go further with Dr. Christie about it on how I can register. And I still have another question, maybe like some of the pre-construction here in Canada. Can P1 be able to sell it for me if I join?
P1, is an estate. They build estate. Before P1 buy anything from you, they don't sell. P1 don't sell for you. They can only sell for you when you do buy to sell. When you buy a land from them, they will sell it 1 year. It's a 1 year contract. After 1 year, they will sell it off for you automatically. Then what they buy is acres of land, because what they build is estate. They don't buy individual houses. They buy acres of land and build an estate in it. So before people buy anything from you, you must have from 100 acres of land. Because they will fence it, it will become their estate. They will manage the estate themselves. So they don't buy individual things from anybody. But when you have acres of land, they can pick it up from you. It becomes their estate. They buy it from you, become their estate. I don't know whether that answers your question.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the
Pastor
one you
Martha,
have
for
in
that.
Canada, you can look for a website where they're selling properties and put it up. People will call it very easy. If you have a children, they're smart. Ask them, which site can I sell my property? Your children. You think they don't know? They will tell you, mommy, this is where we advertise it. Snap the pictures. They'll help you put it up there. Put the price up. You get a call.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Maka, for that answer.
You are welcome to P1.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So keep increasing your portfolio. Keep increasing it. It never ends. So keep increasing it. And as you do that, you have more money in your pocket. Yeah. So anyone again? Any other question from anybody?
My hand is up.
Okay, your hand is up. Rita, go ahead. Tell us
Hi.
where you are joining from and who invited you. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm joining from Houston, Texas.
All right. Good.
Dr. Christie invited me.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
What's your
Glad
question?
to have you.
Glad to
Thank
see
you. My question is this. Can we mute the advert? Because you can't be hearing me.
Yeah. Pastor Maka, can you please stop the advert, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Number one, my question is this. For the classic, you just said you put in 57, if I'm correct, plus 1,000, right?
52,650.
Okay, you put down 52,000, and you get a land. Am I correct?
15,000 of it goes into your home ownership.
That's why I just want to. I want you to help me here.
Sorry,
You said
you're not getting a land with it.
Okay.
You are paying 15,000 out of that money. That 7,650 is your registration. 15,000 out of that money is a deposit towards your home. Deposit.
Owning a home or owning a land.
A land or a house. Because the right thing is you're paying a deposit. That means you have to put in something every month towards that money. It's like when somebody is putting something aside, like I'm not good in savings. If I keep this money with me, I'm going to eat it. So every month I want to put in something aside in P1. And anytime you get like 15 million, I'll use it to I will tell them, okay, I've have 15 million in your account now from the money I'm paying every month. Please, can I get a house or a land? If your money is equivalent to a house, they will give you a house. If it's equivalent to a land, they will give you a land. If it's equivalent to 1 bedroom, they'll give you 1 bedroom. If it's equivalent to 2 bedroom, they'll give you 2 bedroom, depending on the area. But it's good that we
that was actually where I'm coming to. I like it when we explain things, we'll kind of be explicit about what we are
So you're not going to get the property until you finish paying the money for the property.
I
That's why,
know.
because you said, if I pay 15, will I get a land?
I
So that's what I'm trying to explain.
no, hold on. I know you can't just pay 52,000 and then get the land. Of
Okay.
course, I know
Yes.
that. But my question is this. That's why I needed you to clarify it.
Okay.
When you tell somebody, you start putting in $15,000. Sorry, 15,000 naira. You understand?
Yeah.
Every month to get a home. For you being a salesperson and a good, if you want to pitch well, you need to explain, number one, the area where you are getting, because if you tell me and I put in money and at the end of the day you give me a land in or a property or a home in somewhere that is not developed, I will be angry with you.
You will choose. You will choose.
It's
You
you
choose.
that will choose.
You
It's
will
you that will
Where?
choose where you want the land. When your money is ready, they won't give you a land until your money is ready. When your money is ready, you can now travel around the estates they have.
You hold
and make
40
your
affiliates and choose.
Yes, the 40 estates, you travel around their estate and make your choice. If everywhere they have, you don't like it, you say, I don't like where you have. Can you build it in my own land where I have a land? They will come and build it for you.
And I'm sure what you are talking about is not going to be for 15 million. It's going to be for higher if I want to choose the area.
Yeah.
If you,
Depend on your
if you have
choice.
is 15, can I answer, please? One person. If what you have is 15 million in your bank, house bank,
With P-man,
okay?
P1. Yeah.
P1 bank, yeah, housing. If what you have is 15 million, you're going to get a 15 million worth of house. You're not going to have 15 million and you tell them you want 4-bedroom bungalow. No. We have surveyor, we have estate surveyors who will survey and tell you your 15 million will give you 1-bedroom in Enugu. That is what it can afford. Then if you're already fine. But you can move the money and push the money up to 30 million. And now said you want a 30 million worth of house. You know now, they've already have some houses selling. The one I'm showing us is something million. It's 3-bedroom and BQ in Lekki Phase 2. Okay, that kind of one, you can't use 50 million to get it. You have to keep on contributing money until you get to that. But that money, if you're a networker, you find out that it's not only you that is contributing that money. Because when your downlines pay their own 15,000, you get a PV. Did you see those PV we're showing?
Yeah.
You get a PV. Those PV adding to you. So that is why it's faster when you're working with a team. But if you're not working with a team, you can be paying 15,000 every month. That would take you 100 years time for you to make up money to get a house. Let me be sincere with you. 50 million every month, times it by a year. Actually, 5 years will give you only 900,000 naira.
So now you come. Now you are coming to
what you are asking.
Yeah.
So you can imagine. So if you're a sole contributor, you don't have downlines that will help you get PV from to make up your own. What you do is tell yourself every month I'll be paying maybe 500,000 naira towards my PBO account for my house. And then if you pay it by yourself, 500 times it by 10 months, that is, almost 5 million. So by the time you pay it like that, you make up the money you want by yourself. You're the one putting the money by yourself solely. So that is how
when you now have a team, it shoots you up because of all the PV that you'll be collecting.
Exactly.
Correct.
With
Yeah.
your team, you can get 50 million in 5 years. With your team, contributing by the site, the small PV you're getting from them. If you work it well, it gives that 15 million in 2 years with your team. But if you're doing it alone, in 5 years, it's 900,000 you've contributed.
So that is now for some of us that join newly, and for the benefit of people that don't know how it works. I mean, like I was telling Christy, this whole system, if you have the Medicaid background, you know it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You bring in people, you get a PVO to boost you. You don't bring in people, you sell alone, you remain where you are. So it's just, if you have other background where you're coming from, that you've worked on other things, even if it's not property, you now catch the glimpse of, because the way you said it,
Yes, but
a layman will be just thinking, oh, let me jump into it. It's 15,000. So I did my calculation, and I was like, okay,
yeah,
Pastor Maka needs to explain more of this issue. And thank you for clarifying that. And again,
thank you.
what happens if, okay, you said you have property in 30 states of the country.
Affiliates, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember before buying some properties that I bought in Asaba, I actually have it. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
I hear
Okay.
you.
I
We're hearing
actually
you.
have a property. I have a cousin, sorry, that's into Pwan. She has been into Pwan for a long time and has been telling me to come and buy property. And I told her, no, before I'm into property myself. I have a mini estate in Abuja, and I have other properties in Abuja. So that was why I was asking for that clarification. And when I wanted the Asaba, why I did not even go for it, the areas you have it in Asaba was not the area I wanted. So I went for the one in the airport road, the one you have in airport in Asaba. So I hope we have expanded to some other areas in Asaba. Because the last time I checked on those properties she was showing me, they were in an area that was not developed in Asaba then. So hopefully I'm going to be getting more information. I don't want to do any property in any man's land again. Nigeria is no longer safe. Tinubu is telling them Emilio in Lagos. The north is not safe either. So it's better you do property business in your own state that you know is your state. That's how I see it.
Thank you. Thank you. So in
Yes,
terms
ma.
of the
Thank you so
answers, you're
much for,
satisfied, is it? Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much for that. So you are in the right place, and the one in Asaba, if you belong to a group, a chat room, they'll be posting other areas they have. We're going to end this meeting in 2 minutes, please,
Yes. Any other
because we've
questions
overstayed our
before we
time.
go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rita, for coming.
Okay, go ahead, Doctor.
I was just saying thank you to Rita.
Okay.
And now,
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Any other question before we round up? If not, we can ask our leader, able leader, Pastor Maka, to round up the meeting for today, and we continue next time. If there's no any other
So
question.
thank you everyone for coming today. Rita, thank you for the idea. You're already in real estate, so Pure will be like, chocolate to you. And it's well refined. One thing I like with Pure among every other network marketing I've done before is because where other ones, actually you do the same energy to do the sell. The same energy you do the marketing, the same energy you do the sell, and then what you get, let's assume you sell something, you might get like 40 pounds from it, okay? But what I love in real estate is that we're not selling crayfish. The moment he hit one taka, the money will just hit account lamb. So that is interesting part of it. And it's a business everybody is proud to do. So I love it. And everybody that is here, many people who are already in real estate, many people who have money in Nigerian accounts that are resting, you don't need to leave your money resting in accounts. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm enjoying it. You can just push it into P1, buy to sell. And after 1 year, they will sell it for you and you're getting 40% on top. If you sell 1 million, you're getting 1.4 million on top, which is interesting. So take advantage of that, and I'm sure you will love it. And P1 is real estate. Your land you buy, your property you buy is secured. What I mean by secure, there is no omolele, there is no family fighting, everything is intact. So if you're me, I have some other things, properties like that as well in so many places, but now I've narrowed my own to P1 because I want an everlasting and stress-free business and estate acquiring. Why do I say so? There's so many stories. There is some of them you buy because you're not going there all the time. Somebody will go and build in your land, and you're fighting over it. But I know it, you're going to court for something you bought genuinely. You know, some of them, if you didn't send somebody there for a year, they didn't see anything going on there, they will sell it. But there you go, somebody else has sold your land. So many things, but that kind of thing can never, ever happen in P1. Why? Because it's inside real estate and it's covered. So thank you everyone for coming today.
Pastor Maka, before you run away. Hello, Pastor Maka.
Go ahead.
Hello, Pastor Maka.
Yep.
Before you run away, please, when you are telling people they are living inside the estate, that they have a gated environment, they have water, they have road, they have.
You muted yourself. Unmute yourself, Sister Rita.
Where is that my book? I think should be reading the more. Is that my God has it?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sister Maka, sorry. I didn't know I muted myself. I said when we are telling people that we live in a gated, it's an estate you'll be living in, you don't have stress of this, you have gate, you have lights, you have.
Wait, I didn't tell people it's a gated house. I didn't tell them
No,
it's I said you're buying you're buying it in an estate.
In an estate, yes, now. Yeah. Estate most estates in Nigeria are gated environments now. They have big gates that you drive in, right?
Yeah.
They are going to build their gates. Every P1 land you're buying is inside an estate. That's why you see Diamond Estate, New Haven Estate. Every estate you know that is gated, that is an estate, then they will not build it. No estate just emerged like the old bush, but they were estates. Diamond Estate without a building, but they're all land. Then as time goes on, they are building. Before you sell a land, you have to tell the people, like I always tell people, when you're selling a land, anything less than 5 million, tell them is in a remote area. There is no gate, but it's an estate. Eventually, the company will build the gate. That's what I said. I said the company will help you build the gate, build the infrastructure, bring the road and the light.
Yeah, but
there's no stress. There's no stress from family members or moleles. Why? Because it's an estate. That's what I mean. And it's an estate you're buying. Because if they say buy Max Estate, Diamond Estate, this estate, it doesn't mean that people are living in it already. It doesn't mean that the houses are built already. No.
So eventually,
I like
That's on you that is marketing. You have to narrate to your person you're marketing exactly what you're marketing.
Good, because this information you are giving us now that we are trying to run off against next time is what I expected from the beginning. I know that it's a land, it's an estate, right? But and I thank you for this there's a language you use now that before you market any land below or from below 5 million, as in 5 million downwards, you should tell the person is in a remote area. is very, very important so that the person don't feel deceived or cajoled into buying a property or going to see the property in question. Because when you tell the person this is this, and with your 5 million, this is the area, that is why I want to really point out. With your 10 million, this is the area you are going. With your 20 million, so that person prepares his mind. Like, let's say, for example, I want a house in Abraham Adesoya. I won't be telling somebody that wants a house in Abraham Adesoya to come and bring me 10 million, because I know the property in Abraham Adesoya is very, very expensive. You understand? So when we are telling them, when we are preaching to somebody that shows interest, like now I have a friend that shows interest, and our interest is in Ikorodu. So if I know that Pwan has a property in Ikorodu, now I will be bold to, you know, take her to Ikorodu, market the one in Ikorodu, because it goes with the money, the capital she's looking at. You understand? But if she tells me she needs a property, and I tell her, oh, if you pay so amount, deposit this, or come in here, you'll be able to get this. And at the end of the day, I'm taking her at Ipafo. She will be like, no, Rita, no, why did you waste my time? You know, why did you deceive me? Apart from even the money, she will see it as a time wasted. You understand?
So you will show her the property now. You are not just telling her off the head. You are showing her the property she's going to buy.
Yeah.
The location, the flyer. Everything is already.
Sister Rita.
They have flyers.
Everything is written in the flyer.
Rita,
so you're not telling her from the head.
everything is in the flyer. Like the one that said Karichi now, Karichi Abuja. People will be looking at Abuja. They won't look at Karichi. Well, that is located in Karichi, and you want to go and get it in Abuja City. And you get a property of 600,000 naira a plot in Abuja. It's not possible. Fire, the tell you is Karichi Abuja.
Everything is written there.
So you can check it out.
Exactly. So there's no look at flyer. Like now, they said it is in Lekki. They will tell you Lekki phase 2. People are looking at Lekki phase 2. They didn't look at the area of Lekki phase 2. It's written in the flyer. So
but it's the job of fraud. It's the job of we. It's our job to stress it as many times as possible that it is Karishio or it is a Lekki.
We do that. We do that now.
It's not us. I'm sure they are doing it anyway.
It's not like that. There are videos, there are flyers. Videos are flyers. So they are there.
So it's individual duty to do that because everything is written. It's like there's something I want to highlight. Sorry, this is for old members meeting, not for new members. That's what I want to say now. When you're selling a property, there is 2 forms you need to fill. The first form, your details, your next of kin, your address, everything. The first form. The second form you need to sign. Do you know that second form? People will just go and sign. They don't read it.
Frequently asked questions.
Please draw your customers' attention to the second form. Very important. In the second form, they tell you if there's any other payment that we include after the original payment of the land. Like demarcation, 40,000 naira, a survey plan, maybe 150,000 naira. Everything is written there. Don't read it. They'll just go and sign and buy. Then tomorrow they say, oh, you knew me. You didn't tell me. There's other things I need to pay.
Exactly.
Was on the phone
my point. Exactly my point. So thank you that you are bringing it up, you see. Exactly my point.
Is in the
form. It up now.
So we must learn to read. We must learn to read.
Before you sign anything, read it before you sign out your life.
98% of
what you're signing.
Don't read what they sign. 98% of human beings don't read because the documents is for the bank.
If you go to a bank and you sign something and you don't read the fine print, are you going to blame you? You were supposed to read it.
Small spot, Sister Rita. It's me. I get a form to find. I want to buy a land. There's terms and conditions written for you to sign. You don't read it, just sign. Then after 1 year, I want to get my land, pay for survey plan 150,000. 50,000. I was buying it P1, it was in the form you signed. So this is the one glitch. So everybody bear it in mind. Let us be a best marketers, and then now we are seeing it. Highlight to them if you are. But this is not what we're supposed to talk about here. We talk about this one in all members meeting, where we'll come and talk as our problems
sorry,
and
my bad.
strategy.
My bad. It's because I'm into it already. That
so
was why I
last
was
Saturday of the
reading.
month, Rita, you can come there. Let's talk about how to market this thing and bring out whatever that needs to be seen before you buy land. Because land is not a crayfish. You must read everything line to line before you sign.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.
For the constructive comments.
So see you next Saturday by the same time next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Then after this Saturday, the upper Saturday, there will be no meeting on Zoom because we're having a physical meeting of P1 in Dublin because we're having
I also have a new guest that
P1 Heaven.
Tomeshku, welcome. Tomeshku Adieke. You are welcome to this forum.
Thank you, Tomeshku.
This week.
So all our new members today, we really welcome you all.
Thank you for
coming.
Thank you.
Our
She's
time has passed
from
so we have to cut it now.
Yes.
Thank you. Want to stick to time. Thank you so much, everyone. We're 15 minutes behind the time.
Thank you
Bye,
for
all.
the presenters and facilitators. Thank you. Great job.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Christy.
Bye.
Sitana.
You are still on the conference call. Bye.